Hello all, Seriously is here, back for some more finishing Permadeath, and today we're going to try to do something that I have never done before on any save. We are going to try to hit the cap for units. It is somewhere north of 4 billion, 4.2 something I think, but it might be 4.4, I don't know, 4 point something. We need to make, let's round down and say 2 billion units, because we're at 2.7. I've already switched over to the flower ship. You can see that it is not full up. We're going to go take a harvest. First things very first, we're going to go get some flowers. I have already harvested, as you can see on the freighter, my sulfurine base, because these frigate missions that keep coming in and flooding my inventory, we're not going to recall those until later. My inventory is a little bit full. We do not necessarily need to grab what's in here, but maybe we do. It's going to be tight getting to 4 billion units. I've grabbed sulfurine because thermic condensate is something that is not coming back as frequently as the other stuff from my frigate missions. So I'm short on that, and you need sulfurine to make it. And I've got plenty of condensed carbon. I've got plenty of sulfurine now. We need to do that, but I would like to go get some flowers. You know what? Let's clear some space up first without going anywhere. We'll do it right here, standing still. Crafting is what we're doing. We've got 10, just over 10,000 sulfurine. That's great. So that means, how much do we need? Let's do the math here real quick. Math. Ugh. Thermic condensate, we need 50 for every 250. Okay. So every 1,000 needs 200, which means every 10,000 needs 2,000. Let's go with that math. Let's just assume that I'm right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct. I don't know that I need to move this over to the freighter to do this, but let's do it anyway. Yeah, and I already had 147 on here, so that's going to help with the extra 2 that are left over. So let's make some thermic condensate, as many as we can. We might run out of slots first. No, okay, it wasn't slots, but 30. That's a huge amount. Is that more than I expected to make? No, that is less. What are we out of? Slots. Okay, it was slots we ran out of. Yeah, I thought we'd be able to make over 40. Perfect. There we go. Oh, was I carrying sulfurine? Did I lose? I lost a little bit of condensed carbon there. That's fine. That's fine. We used all the sulfurine. That's great. Oh, we must have had some here. Yeah, we did. We used all of that. Okay, cool. Cool. We had more condensed carbon here we could have used too, you know. You didn't have to take it from my backpack slots. All right, so we'll just leave this here for now. It's taking up way less slots, down to 5 slots. Actually, we got rid of a slot over here. Ooh, we should hand this into Cronus. Horrifying mush. That's great for nanites. We're not shy on those either, but we're nowhere near the cap of, I don't even know what the cap of nanites is. It's some insanely huge number. All right, let's go grab flowers. We're already in the flower ship. Let's go down to the base. We'll just take the teleporter and we'll fly back up. If we even need to fly back up, we'll see. We're going down to the isotome. Oh, sorry, forgot. That's still loud. Oof. Storms and the on-freighter teleporter are extremely loud still. They'll get to it. They'll get to it eventually. They'll fix those loud noises, I'm sure. It's been a while since I took the teleporter on the freighter. I usually fly. I am just right above the planet, so we could have flown. But because I'm on the flower ship, it doesn't have a lot of upgrades. It's not the best at handling. It's best if you're only doing a one-way trip flying on that. In fact, if I could teleport it back to the freighter, we would teleport back to the freighter. All right, so first things first. I have noted the grow times for flowers, and the ones that have the longest grow times are cactus, fungal mold, and solanium. And we need solanium, so we're going to harvest that first. That is a 16-hour grow time. All three that I just mentioned are 16-hour grow times. All the rest are 4-hour grow times, except for frostwort, which is a 1-hour grow time. We do need that as well, but let's harvest that second. First things first, we're going to actually convert some of that selenium we just grabbed into heat capacitors. This is one of the big bottlenecks for this entire method. Is let's just see what we're short on now. What are we short on now? Why can I make 2 more? Oh, I ran out of slots. Okay. Well, let's make the 2. We're short on both. We had a pretty much equal amount. That's pretty good. Let's put this over here. That's 22 more. I was hoping for more. So that's what I was afraid of. That is going to be our bottleneck. By my math, it's going to take more than we have to reach 4 billion. We might need to go sell some Starship AI valves as well, but we'll do that if we need to. We're going to hit the cap no matter what. So let's take a look at that math real brief like. Storage container. Here we go. If we need 2 billion units and a stack of 20 is worth about 1/3, a little bit less, we're rounding up there, about 1/3 of a billion. 3 stacks of 20 will equal 1 billion, which means we need 6 stacks of 20, and I currently have 2. Plus, I have almost another one here. I have more than 1 added up here, but not quite 4. So we need to make 4 more stacks. I only have 1 in each of these up here. It's going to be tight if I only have 20 circuit boards and the ability to make 22 more. It's going to be tight. That's only 4 more stacks. 3, we're going to get to 5 stacks, I think, today. Because this is almost a full stack. This is almost a full stack when combined with that. These combined here will give us another full stack with the 20 I can make. So that's 3 more full stacks plus these 2. That's 5 full stacks. If we can get a really good plus like 5% rate on the cell, maybe we don't need 6 stacks because we don't need a full 2 billion. We're going to see. But if we go over here, I do have these as well. And I've got 200 extra 200 million units here for sale as well. So if we have to, we'll sell those. We'll see what happens. But let's get to it. Let's go loot some star bulb now. I don't think, you know what? I am going to loot fungal mold second because I need some of that as well. And it's a 16-hour grow time as well. So that'll be stop number 2 is fungal mold. And we're going to move that over to the ship right away. Oh, because I've got stuff, I won't be able to hold it all now, will I? Okay, you are going to the freighter, where you stack to a higher amount. And I'm going to pick up this, boom, and I'm going to put it all on the ship, because we're not using it right away. That wasn't a very big amount. Do I normally get more than that? Oh, there it goes. Starship. I do want to keep one of those. Okay, so Starbulb. Where's Starbulb? There it is, right there. I should also grab some Gamma, but that's also a 4-hour time. I should grab... Am I going to need Cactus? I think I have a good stock of Cactus. Yes, I've got a pretty good stock of Cactus. I could always have more. Let's move this to the ship as well. Really, I only really need to make 18 or so. Let's just try right away. Let's make 18. Can I? Yeah. Okay. So now let's make as many of, where did they go? These, as I can, which should be 22. if I'm correct. 21. What are we short on? Oh, I know what we're short on. See, there's the 1. Oh, did I only have 3? I thought I had 3. Okay, well, I did the math wrong. Either way, we can make one more. We still have... There we go. Okay, so we've got a bunch more of these now. 22 of those. Let's get cracking on... Let's see if we can make those straight from there. Whoops, that's the wrong button. There, that's why. Okay. D, there we go. That's the button I wanted to press. How many of these can I make right off the bat? 23. I think that's more than enough considering what I already have. Let's try to make quantum processors. I should be able to make 20 of these because of my inventory. Yeah. Let's try again to make some more. Now I have space for 21 more. That's a great amount. Awesome. Great progress. How much space is there on here? Tons. Tons. You're all going over there. Whoops, that's the starship. Get out of there. You don't belong on the starship. That's for flowers. Freighter. Okay, what is the next step? And let's go take a look at those cargo holds. Yeah, this is getting empty. Nice. Where did all that thermic condensate go? We made it all, right? Is it still on here? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now that we have the quantum processors, we need to focus on making some of these things each. Okay. Yeah, that's what we needed thermic condensate for, to make more cryopumps. Okay. Cryopumps need hot ice and thermic condensate. I have plenty of both. But we also need living glass. Gamma root. Gamma root. Okay. We need lubricant. Let's make some of that. That's going to be the bottleneck there. And frostwort, which grows real quick like. But let's loot it all. Okay. So we need glass and we need lubricant. Let's just make it in the ship where we have some space. How much can we make? 15. Not a lot. That's not very much lubricant. Nuts. It looks like the bottleneck is going to be flowers, but not where I thought it was. Okay. Fair enough. I thought circuit boards was going to be the bottleneck today, but it is not. I do have some acid already made, which is a huge stock of fungal mold, and I just looted more. All right, maybe we're going to make it mostly fusion igniters. We'll see how many we can make. How come I can only make 4 of these? That seems low. Didn't I just loot a bunch of fungal mold? I guess it takes a lot of fungal mold. All right, well, we've got as much as we're going to get. So 15. Actually, you know what? Let's put this on the freighter. Put this on the freighter. Let's take a gander at what we have. We've got 17 acid. And lubricant, we've got 16. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be very tight. I didn't think we would be so limited on these. We're going to have to build some more. That's what we're doing next time. We're going to build some more biodomes. Not at this base. We're going to start construction at those other bases I set up previously. We're going to put some biodomes in because we need more flowers like crazy. Like crazy. Wow. Actually, we don't. We're going to hit the cap, so we don't need these ever again. But I'm going to put more biodomes in anyway, because I've decided. Let's get building. Oh, we have another circuit board. I guess we ran out of those. Okay. You know what we're going to do then? We're going to make one more. By making that, we're going to make one more of those. And then we're going to make one more of those. Bam. There we go. That should get rid of that circuit board. Perfect. Okay, I think we have more than enough quantum processors now anyway. Let's get cracking on these and those by moving them over to the freighter, I think. Because for some reason I don't think we can craft in those storage containers, so. I can't make more. Oh, that's right. I need to make the liquid explosives. That's what I need to make out of the acid. So unstable gel is the other thing we need. How many of those do I have? 15 and 17. So I need 2 more unstable gels. Can I increase these? Missing components. Cactus Flesh. I've got plenty of Cactus Flesh, don't I? Yeah, all right. Let's build it here then. Need 2 of those. Yeah, we had lots. Okay. So now we want to make as many of these as we can. 17, is that right? I think so. Now we want to make as many of these as we can, which should be 17 because I think we got lots of fusion accelerants. Oh, we're out of slots. Right. So let's just do it like that. And that's all we can make. 20, 30 of them. Wow, okay, that's lots. Let's convert those down and get rid of some of those quantum processors. That'll free up a bunch of slots. We're going to get some fusion igniters. There we go. 20 is all we can build. Yeah, we're out of slots. Let's build 10 more. Okay, that's great progress. And I don't need to move these here, for any reason, but slots. Okay, let's try the stasis devices. We need, living glass, right? We want to increase these. To make more, we need cryopump. We've got lots of those. Living glass will make as many as we can, which means we're going to need glass. How much lubricant do we have? 16. So we need, I can't really do the math on that. We need a lot of glass. It's 5 per, so that's 1. So every 5 is 25. So let's go in 25s. So that gets us 5. That gets us 5. And we need 6 more. So that's 5, 6. Okay, so now let's make some living glass. Should be able to make 16. We've got the slots, we've got the materials. Perfect. Let's go over to here and make some of these. Perfect. Okay. And oh, quantum processors were a limiting factor. Interesting. We only have 12, so let's make 12 stasis devices. Oh, okay. Maybe we've got quantum processors off to the... Oh, that's right. We do. Haha. Perfect. Good. Excellent. So what are we at? What are our totals here? We're pretty close. That's almost 6 right there. I think we're good. I think we are golden. We could even sell these. These are worth a fortune. You know, lots of this stuff is still worth money. Look at all the slots we've freed up. We can move all of this. You know what? We should condense this hot ice while we're here. But let's go try to make that money first and worry about condensing inventory space later. We've already saved a ton. What's in the freighter still? We didn't even need half of this stuff. Well, we will when we condense that hot ice into stuff. Wait, I'm not moving that. I am moving these. Actually, you know what? The faster way to get this stuff here is, look at this. Let's go X, and let's go... Oh, can I not see the freighter? No. That's annoying. I mean, I could move that to my inventory first, right? And then do it that way, but that's annoying. Let's just do it this way. Okay. There we go. Inventory cleared. Flowers looted. Oh, I need to put all that stuff in my inventory. And we need to get back to the freighter to be in a good ship. I've got plenty of space to hold them, right? So, come on. There we go. And we need to find a system to sell these in. I could just try right upstairs, but I'm not going to. I can only hold 70 there. I can hold 40 in the high capacity. Let's do it there. 30. Okay, that's tight. We can just barely hold it all, but it's all in my inventory. That's fine. You know what? No, let's not just take the teleporter to the space station. Let's fly to the freighter and change ships real quick. What are we at? We've got time. We've got time to make our money. We might even have time to do some inventory management. We do not have time to start planting more biodomes, but I definitely feel like more access to flowers is better. And I could just add more flowers into the biodomes there, but I do not want to add too great of a part count to my base. I want to keep it low, as low as possible. It already has a few issues rendering in, so I don't want to add to those problems at all. Alright, autosave made. Let's head over to a ship that isn't terrible. Well, isn't terrible for flying around. That's a great ship for hauling stuff. Make an autosave in this one. And let's check the market here. I could just go upstairs and check the market here, but let's go to the space station. It's this way. Right off the bow. Because I would like to sell to an NPC pilot, and for some reason I don't see them landing in my freighter all that often. It might just be that I only have one slot available for NPC pilots to land because the rest is filled with my ships. I mean, in theory there should be 2 or 3 slots available for them to land in, but they don't seem to ever use those ones. Oh well. Alright, let's check the value up here. And you know what? If we get more than 312 million per 20, we'll sell them to any pilot here. I don't really care what the rate is specifically. Fusion Ignitors is a minus 1.4. Stasis Devices is a plus. Let's see what 20 sells for. Yeah, that's more. Okay, it's not much more. I think we could find better. Should we look around? Let's take a warp. Let's take a warp somewhere else. Minus 1.4% is not a good deal. Space stations. I know I found a great spot for them, and I just can't remember the name of it. This is familiar, but it might be for something else. Yeah, that's where I got my red frigates, I think. Oh, maybe it's this one. Let's go there. That sounds very familiar to me. I should really just name these things. If this is the good system, I will name it. Let's do that. That's something we could put into practice here. Because I had a system that was giving plus percent to both. And I think the fusion igniters were like a +6 or something, or almost 6. Let's take a quick peek. Sell 5.1 stasis. Yeah, this is a great system to sell in. I'm perfectly happy selling here. Let's see what 20 is worth here. Oops. Yeah, a much better price. Okay, so we're not going to ruin the economy by selling them there. We're just going to wait for a pilot to stop in. Not too long of a runway. Hopefully we don't have too long of a wait. But I will make an autosave here. Let's go to our discoveries. And let's change this to Oil Brev. I'm happy with that. That's perfectly fine. We don't need Wi-Fi. We're going to call it craft sale. I don't know. You know what? Let's just make it a symbol. There we go. $sign. Yep, I'm happy with that. I should remember what that means. We're going to make money here. If we ever need money ever again, we're going to make it here. Now I'm curious, do you think it should be faster if I do an auto reload? I did make the auto save. I'm just not seeing ships landing here. I know I was paused. I'll give it 5 more seconds of staring out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 4 2/3. All right, 5 Mississippi. I don't see any ships landing. Let's quickly just force a reload. We should get a couple of ships landing pretty quickly from that. Oh no, did that undo? Did I make another autosave? Did that undo my system name? We can check that real quick. Because I know I named it after I made the autosave, but I don't know if I made a save after that. Okay, textures are loading in. Boom, there we go. I have some definition. Let's take a peek. Discoveries real quick. Yeah, it's got the name still. I guess that counts as, I wonder if that's a fresh auto save when you do that. Interesting. Now something, because I'm in third person, that I like to do is point here, make my character look there, and then I point the cursor out at the front. And that way when my character rocks back and forth, he doesn't block the view of the entrance. But this should still count as having your camera pointed in the direction you need it to for ships to spawn on long runways. Short runway space stations don't necessarily need that. And there we go, there's our first victim. First and only. We only need one guy to come in, and we're going to sell everything to him. It's pretty incredible that this guy is carrying so many billion units on him. But there you go. There you have it. Fascinating. Probable trade. Yes, I would like units, and you would like stasis devices and fusion igniters. Isn't that correct? Let's sell that for almost 800 million. That seems low. Anyway, it's done. Let's go to fusion igniters for over 800 million. And we are at... I think that's the cap. Let's try. Let's take a peek at our inventory. That's not the inventory. That is 4.294. 294,967. Let's try selling anything else to him. Sell items. What are we carrying? Is there anything that's worth money? Well, I don't want to sell those though. Everything I'm carrying is worth money. Something that's going to make a noticeable difference that I would not mind replacing. You know what we can do is we can just make an autosave and then try. Get our whatever salvage data back, or emerald or something like that. Something that's going to make a noticeable difference. Okay, so we are at, it'll show us in here too when we go to sell. We are at 4.294,967. So let's try selling. That's almost 100,000. Do we have anything worth more than 1 million? There we go, salvage data. Yeah, it says units received, but this didn't move at all. At all. We've hit the cap. We're done. That was awesome. Okay, this is the cap. Let's quickly do a reload. Get those salvage data back. Awesome. This is something I've never done before. I've never hit the unit cap. That's cool. Finished units. Don't need any more units until I spend some. But I probably am going to be gaining units. Even still, like, it won't accrue past this cap. I'm locked at what I get, but I'm going to be getting more than I spend, because frigate missions come back with several, 5 to 10 to 12 million each, just in units, not just in the stuff they bring back. In units alone, they come back with millions each mission. So I don't really see a lot of point in hitting the cap on most saves. Because generally, once you're over 1 billion, by the time you get there, you don't really need 1 billion units anymore. So I usually get over 1 billion or near 1 billion, and then I just stop trying to make money. And it eventually gets up to around 2 billion, just from frigate missions, just from playing the game and earning more than I spend. And you can do that the long way. You can just earn more than you spend all the time and make some slow progress. But I really like to get a lot of money up front. That's a cool looking explorer, actually. Let's take a peek. Those are my colors. Wow. Now that is pod racing. It's got some huge engine pods on the side there. Little tiny thrusters on the back. Yeah, you know what? I sort of like that. I sort of like it. Not too keen on the fins, but it's got the ones on the front and the back, so that's sort of neat. And it's symmetrical. Yeah, I like that. Huh. Oyubrev, cash $sign. I'll have to remember that I don't have room. If they ever give us more ship slots, I will have a lot more ships pretty much overnight because I've got the money. I've got the money now. All right, well, we've hit the cap, and next time we're going to put in some biodomes, and that's the plan. That's what we'll do next time. And until then, everyone, have a good time.